Alright, this is the bastard news, and these are the fucking headlines. Domino's Pizza in Sutton in Ashfield announced they've installed a new drive-through service. One man took it literally. His name is Tony Meehan. What a twat. Boris Johnson has been spotted cycling in Sutton in Ashfield. A massive penis appears in the skies above Uthwaite. A children's play area has been revived after it was discovered on one of Jimmy Savile's properties. YouTube sensation Colin Johnson has been spotted gardening this week. That's one way of scaring off bailiffs, Colin. Where's the curve? One of David Cameron's college friends comes forward to describe what she witnessed. I've been dying to do this for years. And here's some disruption in a car park.
You've been 10 minutes over your stay. Don't
Get out.
get your hands off me. That's assault. Don't start, mate. You just assaulted me, mate. You're in on this together. One more time, mate. You're in trouble. The two of you, I'll get the two of you sent down. How would you like that? Right. Let's get started with the serious shit. We'll get that out the way, and then I've got a series of prank phone calls that's been made to a locksmith, where you will witness pure rage. It's a little bit naughty, actually. Yeah, I've had some questions about council tax. Something I've not fully taken on personally over the years, but I've done a lot of research on. And from what I can tell, the free man on the land approach isn't effective compared to some of the other methods I've witnessed. The state doesn't care about, your natural rights and voluntary interactions and your freedom to choose what goods and services you want to support with your labour. They're not bothered about that. They've got the guns, they've got the black uniforms, so it's probably best to use their own rules to beat them in most cases like this. I've dug a letter out from forums and it's had amazing success, and I'll leave a link to it below so you can see people discussing it and the feedback that they've got from bailiffs and council. It came from a question I had that I didn't know answer to, so I had to go out and do a bit of research on it, look it up. A lot of people have been asking me if the methods I use to beat parking tickets can be used for council tax. And the simple answer is no, not in the long term. Because they don't let council tax lie like they do with £70 parking ticket. That after 12 months becomes null and void. They very rarely, I've never heard of it, where they apply for a CCJ and reopen the case on a parking ticket. Where council tax, they keep on a-coming, baby. They don't stop. But the question was that I had is, can I be sent to prison for not paying council tax? And there are examples of people going to prison for not paying council tax. I'll put some links below. But all sources are linked below. And this is from Bailiff Advice Online. In very rare cases, a council may apply to the magistrates' court for a warrant committing a debtor to prison for non-payment of council tax. The council will only ever take this step when all other efforts to enforce the liability order have failed. It is very important, however, to be aware that if committal proceedings are taken, this may only be on two very specific grounds, either willful refusal or culpable neglect. Willful refusal is where a debtor refuses to pay the council tax debt when they are financially able to do so. For example, If you have financial difficulties but had written to the council or bailiff company to outline your circumstances and to make payment proposal, then the council would have great difficulty in being able to convince a court that you are refusing to pay. This is why it is so important to write to the council or bailiff company, because by doing so you have documented proof that you are not refusing to pay. I think this links in with the old conditional acceptance sort of thing that removes all controversy. I conditionally accept to pay the money allegedly owed upon proof of claim of the following sort of thing. What is culpable neglect? Culpable neglect is very difficult for a local authority to prove. In simple terms, it is where a debtor neglects to pay a debt, such as council tax, and instead spends the money on non-priority items and goods such as holidays or a car, etc. Before issuing a warrant of commitment, the court must hold a means inquiry, and you must be present. You will be sent a summons to appear. If you fail to answer the summons, the local authority will in most cases request that the court issues a warrant for your arrest. Depending on the circumstances, this will be with or without bail. When you attend a means inquiry, you will be required to complete a very simple income expenditures calculation so that the magistrate may consider an affordable payment arrangement as an alternative to committal. So those are the very rare circumstances that you might get banged up for a couple of days, 3 months tops. Below is an article of a case about a bloke who just flat out refused to pay council tax in protest against council cutbacks. There's a little bit of irony in there, but interesting to say the least, and I'll put a few others there. Yeah, so I've been looking through forums, and I believe I have found the best way to stop any further action from bailiffs collecting for council tax or parking tickets. I'm definitely going to try this myself next time. It's a letter that I found that's been used with amazing success. I'll put a link below so you can read responses people have had from council and bailiffs. It's not a silver bullet, but it does keep the bailiffs away. So, dear whoever, dear knobhead, I am setting out my position in writing. I am struggling financially at present due to a number of reasons, not least a lack of continuity regarding my employment. I acknowledge the debt owed to the council regarding my council tax arrears, and I state that it is my wish and intention to pay this debt directly to the council, thus avoiding any unwanted and unnecessary enforcement fees. I am aware that I am not legally obliged to deal with yourself and would advise that on this occasion I will not be doing so. For the avoidance of any doubt, please take note that I do not grant your company or any agents acting on your behalf permission to enter my home, nor do I grant permission to cross boundaries onto my property, including but not exclusively all lawns, paths and driveways. Furthermore, please note that as from today's date, I revoke all implied rights of access to my home under common law for you or any agents acting on your behalf. I wish to add further that there is no vehicle or anything else of any value outside my property. I would be grateful if you would now pass this case back to the council so that I may begin repaying the debt. Failure to do so will only create an avoidable delay in funds reaching the council's bank accounts. If anyone else has any success or failure with this letter, let me know in the comments section below. There is a part 2 to this letter below. Yeah, it's also not a good idea to just cut and paste it from the site, because in my experience I've given out hundreds of letters in the past, and if people just send them as I give them to them, they're soon cotton on and they're more likely to challenge you. that I've had letters writ back to me from letters I've writ up myself that I've gave out to other people, and they've said, you've printed this from internet websites, these sites aren't to be trusted. You know, they challenge you on it. Whereas if you write it out in your own words, put a few commas in wrong place, make the odd spelling mistake, you know, it gets the message across. And it looks more believable, like you have actually sought legal advice. And don't commit suicide over it. You will live to regret it. And that's basically it. For the council tax thing, please let me know how you go on with that. I really want to know. Right now, we've got the angriest locksmith in England and probably the world. And then the football results with Warwick Dalefont.
ACL Locksmiths? No. Oh, not again. Hello? Yes, can you hear me, please? I can hear you, yeah, but I don't want to speak to you because I've never phoned your bloody number. Fuck off, idiot cunt.
Hello?
Hello, ACL?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for calling IOE Technical Service.
No, let me stop you. Let me stop you. This is driving me fucking mental. Will you fucking stop fucking phoning me?
Hello?
Do not fucking phone me anymore!
What can I help you?
You can't help me. You cannot help me. Let me just can you understand English? Can you understand English?
Certainly I can.
Right, okay. You are probably, over the last couple of days, you are probably about the 60th or 70th person from your company to call me. I have never, ever called your company. I don't know how it's happening, but I have never, ever called your company. I do not need any technical support. I really, really need you to stop this now because this is driving me mad.
Yes, ma'am. How may I help you today?
You can't help me today. I haven't ever fucking run you. Will you fuck up?
Can you please be professional on this call? Else I'll disconnect this call.
Look, let me tell you. Can you understand English? Can you understand English?
I believe that you don't understand English. That is the reason when I'm speaking, you're unable to understand that.
No, listen.
Okay.
You, look, listen to me. You are probably the 50th or 60th person to call me from your company. I have never, ever called your company. You are making my life hell by phoning me because I have never fucking called you!
Firstly, I would like to tell you, you have a private number, so I do not have your number in front of me.
Well, how are you fucking doing it then?
Okay, I'm sorry, but I cannot speak to you as you are unprofessional on this
No,
call.
fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Sorry, hello?
Thank you for calling IOE Technical Support. My name is Tony. How may I help you today?
I really don't know how many times I need to say this. I'm close to tears here. Your company has phoned me between 60 and 70 times over the last 2 days. I have never, ever called your company. I've never called your company. I do not need any technical support. I need somebody to make these phone calls. Fucking stop! You can't!
Are you there, sir?
I can fucking hear, yeah. I've been hearing every fucking 5 fucking minutes for God knows how long now. Fuck off! Fuck off! You can't! Locksmiths.
Hello?
Oh, not you fucking lot again. What the fuck do you want this time? Cunts! Fuck off! Cunts! Fuck off! Cunts! Yeah, I can hear you, yeah.
Okay. So how may I help you today?
You can't help me today. Oh, for fuck's sake. You can't help me today. I haven't fucking called you. Honestly, please, just fucking leave me alone, you fucking Indian fucking cunts!
Hello, are we connected?
We are connected. We don't need to be connected. I don't fucking need you. I do not need any fucking technical support. Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off!
Excuse me, sir.
I haven't called your fucking number at all, right? You have called me. Now can you fucking nigger cunts!
Are you the technical support service, sir?
No, fuck off. Just fuck off. Fuck off, you Indian cunt.
Here are this evening's late football results from League Division 3. Bishop Tackletown 0, Marketbury Girdle 0, Wardcaster Southend 1, Buggersby Castle 0, Sawyck 0, Applebottom Tick 0, Brackenquim Stanley 2, Blubberdale 0, Cold Clinker Albion 1, Ecclesby on Dripping 1, Dandelion and Burdock 0, Mucky Skip Thursday 0, Gaymanthorpe Colliery 0, Fattersfield Boothroyd 0, Ricketsby Park 0, Motherbreast Avenue 1, Givenhead Forest 0, Cockencunt Thistle 0, and finally Blackamoor Privy 1, Scabchurch 2. And with the time coming up to 20 past midnight, that brings us to the end of our programmes here tonight on Yorkshire Television. So this is Warwick Delfont wishing you a very good night, and don't forget to switch off your set. Good night.